Get out now. The voice shattered the silence of our home. The plate in my mom's hand slipped. It crashed to the floor, splintering into tiny pieces. What did I say? Get out. My uncle shouted again. My mom's hands shook. Her eyes were wide, filled with fear. This is my house, he yelled. You don't belong here. I stepped forward. You can't treat her like this. He turned to me. Shut up. His hand shot out, pushing me into the wall. Pain exploded across my chest. I fell. Mom screamed. Stop. Grandma stood silently, arms crossed. Her cold eyes watched us like statues. This is his house, she said finally. You raised him wrong. The words hit me harder than any slap. You raised me, I yelled, and now you betray us. She looked away, saying nothing. My uncle grabbed Mom's arm. Pack your things, now. Tears streamed down her face. Please, I have nowhere to go. His hand slapped her across the cheek. Loud. Everything went silent for a moment. I felt something ignite inside me. I couldn't stand it anymore. I lunged at him. We fell to the ground, fighting. Pounds, shoves, shouts. The struggle lasted for what felt like an eternity. He was stronger. He shoved me into the wall again. I tasted blood. Mom tried to pull him away. Stop. Her voice cracking. He whipped around. Another slap landed on her. I screamed. Enough. Neighbors peeked through their doors. No one moved. No one helped. He threw our belongings out of the house. Clothes, shoes, pictures, memories scattered across the wet pavement. Mom fell to her knees. Her hands trembling. Her sobs pierced the night. I spent my whole life here, she whispered. This is my reward. Grandma said coldly. You chose your life. Deal with it. Those words shattered her. I helped her stand. We're leaving, I said. Now. Rain started pouring. Cold, relentless. We walked silently. No money, no taxi, only mud beneath our shoes. At the bus stop, Mom sat quietly, drenched. I stayed for this family, she said softly. Now I regret everything. I hugged her. I promise, I said. They will regret this. Her eyes filled with a mix of hope and despair. You're just a kid, she whispered. That stung. But inside, something changed. A fire burned in me that night. I couldn't sleep. Every slap, every yell, every threat replayed in my mind. They think we are nothing, I whispered to myself. I will prove them wrong. The next morning, I went to school. My teacher stopped me. You look exhausted. Are you okay? I told her everything. She listened silently. Then she said, you are stronger than you know. You can change this. Those words lit a fire in me. The fire of survival, of revenge, of justice. After school, I started working. Every job I could find. Car wash, construction, market stalls. Mom worried, but I was determined. Months passed. We rented a small room. Dirty, cramped, but safe. One night, a knock on the door. I opened. It was my uncle, smiling. I heard you're working now, he said. A fake smile. Grandma was sick, he said. She wants to see you. My heart pounded. I remembered her cold eyes, her harsh words. No, I said. He looked shocked. What? I said no. He leaned close. You're ungrateful. I smiled, hard. You taught me how to survive. He left, seething. Mom shook her head. That was dangerous. That night, I knew the war had just begun. He had allies. He would come again. My phone buzzed. Unknown number. You will regret this. My chest froze. My hands trembled. This fight was far from over. Next morning, my phone rang. Unknown number. Hello, I said. Is this Akmal? A calm, serious female voice asked. Yes, this is the police. You need to come to the station. Now. My stomach dropped. Why? I asked. You'll know when you get here. I hung up and looked at Mom. Police, she whispered, pale. Yes, they said to come immediately. We got into the car, silent the whole way. My heart was pounding. Inside the police station, cold, smells of disinfectant, harsh fluorescent light. An officer motioned me to sit. You're Akmal, correct? He asked, eyes piercing. Yes, your uncle has filed a complaint. What complaint? I asked, confused. Accusing you of stealing $5,000 from him. I laughed. Are you serious? I've never touched his money. He slammed the desk. Control yourself. He slid a photo across the table. It was me, standing near my uncle's house. Taken secretly. When was this? The officer asked. That day he came to my door, I explained. So you were there, he said, leaning back. Yes, but I did not steal anything. My mom shouted. Lie. He's lying. Shut up. The officer barked, separating us. I was left alone in a small, dark interrogation room. Cold, empty. My mind raced. This is his revenge, I thought. 2 hours later, the door opened. Another officer appeared. You're lucky, he said calmly. Why? I asked, confused. No solid proof, he explained. Only your uncle's words. I was released. Outside, my uncle was waiting. Smiling. See, I warned you, he whispered. You'll regret everything soon. I wanted to punch him. Mom held me back. Don't do it, she said. That week, everything began to unravel. At work, my boss called. Police came asking questions about you, he said. You're under investigation. What? I froze. I haven't done anything. I don't want problems, my boss shrugged. You better not come back. One by one, I lost every job. Rumors spread. False accusations. Everyone avoiding me. Mom cried at night. They are destroying us, our future. I clenched my fists. We will fight, I whispered. That night, I went to a cyber cafe. I created a fake profile. Messaged my uncle, pretending to be a rich businessman. I have a partnership offer, I wrote. He replied instantly, greed shining in his eyes. I can bring you money from abroad, I typed. We arranged a meeting. Restaurant. Hidden recorder in my pocket. He arrived, smiling. Tell me your offer, he demanded. I need a partner, I said calmly. I have $100,000. His eyes widened. I can launder money for you, he whispered. I froze. This was it. Every word recorded. He confessed. Bribes, fake documents, smuggling, everything. After the meeting, I sent the recording to my lawyer, a trusted friend. She listened, eyes wide. This is gold, she said. This can take him down completely. The next day, the police raided his house. Arrests made. His criminal network collapsed. But the threats didn't stop. One evening, a letter appeared at our door. You think you're safe? My blood ran cold. It was him. From prison. Mom shook. What will we do? I looked at her firmly. We fight. They will not destroy us. That night, a loud knock shook the door. Mom froze. Her face pale. I grabbed my phone, flashlight on, recording. Another message buzzed. Come alone. Old Bridge. 9 p.m. I swallowed hard. This was him. The uncle. The man who tried to destroy our family. I can't let him hurt Mom again, I whispered. I have to face him. Mom begged. Don't go. Please. I have to, I said. Or he wins. I took the hidden recorder. Checked the street. Empty. The bridge was dark. Fog creeping across the river. Wind howled. He was waiting. Silhouette menacing. 2 unknown men with him. Mom's hand shook as she slipped me a small note. Record everything. Send it to the police. I nodded. Heart pounding. Hello, hero, he sneered. You think you stopped me? I did, I said calmly, holding my phone. Everything you did, I recorded. His face twisted. Dare you, he shouted, pointing a gun. I dropped the phone, slightly, pretending to obey. He stepped closer, distracted. Click. Hidden recorder still on. Suddenly, the fog moved. From the shadows, one of his men pulled a knife. I froze. This was the moment. Life or death. A distant siren. Police were near. He hadn't noticed. Boom. A shot rang out. The man fell. Chaos erupted. Uncle panicked. He tried to run. I sent the live location to the police. Within minutes, sirens blared. They surrounded him. Arrested. Gun dropped. Mom ran into my arms. Tears falling. I thought I lost you, she cried. Police officers checked the hidden recorder. Evidence undeniable. His criminal network was exposed. All accomplices caught. Corrupt officers fired. Weeks later, Mom slowly smiled again. Our small apartment filled with warmth. But one morning, an unknown number sent a message. You think it's over? I looked at Mom. She nodded. Whatever comes, we face it together. We had survived. We had fought. We were free, but wiser. It was midnight. The phone buzzed again. Unknown number. You forgot someone. My blood ran cold. Who? Another message. Check the hospital. Mom's hands shook. Who? What? She whispered. I ran. The hospital corridors were empty, silent, cold. Her bed, empty. Mom was gone. Nurses panicked. She was taken. One screamed. Kidnapped. Again. I grabbed my hidden recorder. Every step recorded. Every breath captured. Old bridge. The wind cut through my jacket. Fog thick like smoke. There he was. Uncle. And two men. Mom tied. Crying. Hello hero, he said. You ruined everything. Now you pay. I held up my phone. Recording everything, I said. His face turned pale. You think that helps? He aimed the gun at me. I pretended to hesitate. Then, a shadow. One of his men panicked. Another shot rang. Uncle fell. Blood spreading across his shirt. Eyes wide. Police sirens in the distance. They surrounded the bridge. Mom freed. She hugged me, crying. I thought. I lost you. Ambulance arrived. Uncle was critical. Taken away. Court case. Trial. Evidence from the hidden recorder sealed his fate. Months later, we moved. New city. New life. Mom opened a small shop. Smiles returned to her face. Zilola, the woman he had threatened before, visited. She was free, happy, rebuilt her life. I looked up at the sky. Finally, peace. But one last message flashed on my phone. The story is never really over. I smiled. We survived. We learned. We were stronger than ever.